Club Mountaineers, Caroline Riggs, 5 from the swim team. Sydney Wilson, 6, Nova of Virginia. Amanda Barnard, 7 from Fisher's area is JoJo Ramey, and 8 from Carmel is Alyssa Street. Again, Olympic trials qualifying time in this event, 4:15:49. Right now, Bodenstab out there in lane number 2 with the lead at the 50. Moving up right now, Deacon Orov. Through the 100, Deacon Orov does take the lead, 101.36, 31.8. She comes in with a seed time of 4:21.39. .32.3 at the third 50, 1:33.71. She is beginning to pull away from the pack. Through the 200, she'll maintain about a 2 body length lead on the field. 206.87, 33.1 on that 50. Still outsplitting her closest competitor by about 0.4 of a second. Deacon Arov at 3:13.85 with a 33.59 split. She set her personal best in this event at the TYR Pro Swim Series in Knoxville back in January of 2023. Right on that swim in May of this year as well. And she is going to have a monster swim leading off our session this morning, as she will storm home. And she is going to set a personal best under the 4:20 barrier for the first time, 4:19.07, to establish the top time of the morning. Heat 2. Heat 2 of the women's 400-meter freestyle, swimming out of lane 1 from Westchester Aquatic, Lucy Gutierrez. 2 from Badger is Hannah Shimizu Bowers. 3 from Mission Viejo is Asia Kozin. 4 from Phoenix Swim Club, Danielle Gleason. 5 from the Aqua Jets, Avery Lutke. 6 from Gold Medal is Paige Downey. 7 from Nation's Capital, Lauren Tucker. And 8 from Team Rebel is Madeline Hebert. Right now, Hebert led at the 50, and she looks to be leading at the 100 with Tucker right with her. 1:00.92 for Hebert, 1:01.28 for Tucker. Hebert right there outsplitting the field, 32.45 for 1:33.3 at the turn. She comes in with the best time of 4:20.92, set in March of this year at the TYR Pro Swim Series in Fort Lauderdale. Through the 200, Hebert turns in 2:06.59. It's about a second lead over Tucker out there in 7. This is where you got to maintain your pace from the 200 into the 250. Hebert drops about a second, or half a second on her split there from 33.2 to 33.7. Tucker and Downey picking up a little bit. As they're 2 and 3 right now. Hebert still leading in through the 300 mark. She's back down to a 33.29 after being able to see the other swimmers. And now she's beginning to accelerate on lap number 7 of this 400-meter free. And beginning to make a charge. She's turning at 3:13.64. She could be in the 4:17 to 4:18 range with how she's moving right now. 33.27, 3:46.9. And she is not letting up. Downey right now has moved into second over Tucker in third. Those two are having a battle. But right now, it's all Madeline Hebert from Team Rebel out there in lane number 8. Top time of the morning so far, 4:19.07. She is going to touch 4:18.75 to take the new top time of the morning. Heat 3. Our third heat, right before we get into our circle seated heats. Swimming out of lane number 1 from the Long Island Aquatic Club, Lily Gormson. 2 from Carmel is Lexi Ward. 3 from Long Island is Sarah Larson. 4 from Mansfield is Ava Topolewski. 5 from Swim Mac, Clark Neese. 6 from Bellevue is Alexa McDivitt. 7 from Scarlet is Iris Kim. And 8 from Fishers area is Kate Mauser. Right now, Clark Neese with the lead, 29-60. She comes in with the best time of 4:19.93. Topolewski at a 4:19.45. The only two swimmers in this field who've been under the 4:20 barrier. At the turn, Neese still leads, 101.66. Both Topolewski and Neese splitting 32.06 on that 50. But Neese with some very strong walls as she comes off the turn with about an arm's length lead. Right now, Neese still leading, 32.68 on that 50, 134.34 at the 150. She is outsplitting the rest of the field. (207.52), 33.1. McDivitt right now at a 32.8. Topolewski at 33 flat. McDivitt now 32.7, picking up about 0.6 of a second on Neese. Also got to watch Iris Kim out there in 7 with a 32.6 split, and Lexi Ward out there in lane number 2 with 32.5 as this field starts to come back together heading into our last 100. And right now, McDivitt does take the lead, 3:14.25. Still, the only athlete under the 33 barrier there is Lexi Ward out of 2. Looks like Ward beginning to tempo up there a little bit as she's trying to break away from Larson and Topolewski. Right now, Ward and McDivitt neck and neck. Iris Kim trying to come up into the battle. Right now it's Kim, McDivitt, and Ward. Stroke for stroke going into the finish. Ward and Kim, it's going to be a touch. It goes to Iris Kim, 4:19.62. Ward right behind, 4:19.87. Heat 4. This is the first of our circle-seated heats. Swimming out of lane number 1 from Mission Viejo is Tegan Odell, 2 from Scarlet, Kathleen Toronto, 3 from Suburban Seahawks, Lainey Mullins. 4 from Pikes Peak is Maddie Mintenko, 5 from Club Wolverine, Hannah Ballard, 6 from Adina Swim Club, Katie McCarthy, 7 from Scarlet, Chloe Kim, and lane 8 from King Aquatics is Camden Doan. Mintenko was your runner-up in the 100-meter freestyle last night. few of these swimmers also appeared in the 400 individual medley. Right now, Mintenko leads them out 101.82, 32.1 on that 50. Her time coming in is a 4:10.34. Out there in lane number 1, Tegan Odell from Mission, 102.31. For second, her best time coming in is 4:17.67. Last night on the 4x200 freestyle relay, Tegan Odell led off with a 2:01.54. Mintenko now 1:34.4 with about a half a second lead over Lainey Mullins out there in lane number 3. Mullins comes in with a best of 4:13.56. And Mintenko leads through the 200 at 2:07.15 with Mullins, again, still half a second behind, but outsplitting Mintenko at 2:07.55. Two of these swimmers are now beginning to break away from the pack. As they begin to really drop their pace. 31.8 from Mullins and 31.9 from Mintenko. Those are the first sub-32 splits we have seen after the 200 mark. That was just a very controlled first 200 for both of these athletes, as now they begin to make their push on the third 100, leading into the final 2 laps. Mintenko, 31.9 again. Mullins, 32 flat. $3:10.95 for Mintenko, 3:11.43. Have about a 3-second gap between them and the rest of the field. This looks to be a very comfortable swim for both Mintenko and Mullins. As they are just kind of on cruise control heading in for the final touch for this morning session's 400 freestyle for heat number 4. 4:14.06 for Mintenko to take it. 4:14.97 for Mullins. Those are the 2 top times of the morning so far. Heat 5. Final heat of this early session 400 freestyles. Swimming out of lane 1 for Scottsdale, Ella Cosgrove. 2 from Crow Canyon is Bailey Hartman. 3 from Carmel is Lindsey Bowen. Lane 4 from Long Island, Kevin Gormson. 5 from La Mirada Armada, Kayla Hahn. 6 from Scarlet is Kate Hurst. 7 from Mansfield, Elise Clift. And 8 from Phoenix Swimming, Skylar Knowlton. Gormson comes in with a seed time of 4:08.12. Hahn at a 4:10.56 seed. Hahn was your champion last night in the 400-meter individual medley. through the front 100. Gormson leads 1:00:54. Gormson at 1:32.69, 32.150 split there. Kate Hurst out of Scarlet with 31.9 on that last 50. Gormson still in control, 2:04.74 with 32 flat. Hahn at 31.9, Hurst 31.8. We saw Mintenko and Mullins make a transition after the 200 mark. And Gormson does the same, 31.87 on that 50, 2:36.6. Heading into the final 100 here. Gormson with the lead, 3:08.75. Hahn at 3:09.28, just about a half second behind. Bowen and Hurst both at 3:10.8. Remember, time to beat from the previous heat, 4:14.06. 3:40.92 from Gormson. And 3:41.5 from Hahn. Should mean these two will be our top two of the morning. Bowen with a strong push here at the end. Gormson takes it 4:12.14. Hahn at 4:13.01. Bowen at 4:14.15. We're going to take a quick pause here to scroll through those first few heats. As a reminder, it is not a finished result yet for the morning prelims, as we still have 2 heats to go. But this will give a chance for athletes, if they are intending to scratch, to do so early prior to those 2 heats going off later this morning. As a quick run through here, Gormson leads your final tonight with a 4:12.14, followed by Hahn, Mintenko, Bowen, Hurst, Mullins, Hartman, and McCarthy. It took a 4:17.72 to make your A final. Right now, Cosgrove, Hebert, Toronto, Nikanarov, Kim, Ward, McDivitt, and Doan are currently ranked 9th through 16th, and 17th through 24th. Topolewski, Larson, Kim, Downey, Neese, Tucker, Clift, and Gleason. Reminder, these are not completely official results. Just gives you a sense of where you are right now. If you are intending to scratch, you can do so early. Next up is going to be the men's 400-meter freestyle heat 1. Swimming out of lane number 1 from Lubbock Swim Club is Jones Lambert. 2 from Crow Canyon, Owen Berry. 3 from Ensworth is Matt Hughes. 4 from Long Island Aquatics, Sean Atkinson. 5 from SwimMac, Jack Hatewood. 6 from Austin Swim Club, Josh Bedford. 7 from Nittany Lions is Sam Huggins. And 8 from Ridgefield Aquatic, Jack Clancy. Lubbock Trials cut in this event, 3:55.59. Our meet record set last year by Norvin Klontz from SwimMac Carolina at a 3:50.82. Junior world record set back in 2014 by Matt Horton of Australia at 3:44.60. Right now, Lambert leads him out, 56.02. He comes in with a seat time of 4:01.56. We had seen some of the swimmers from the women's 400 freestyle jump out early to make some big drops. Right now, Lambert 1:26.24. Jumped up about a second on his split there. But still outsplitting the field except for Barry right next to him from Crow Canyon. Through the 200, 1:56.89 and 1:56.91. Lambert leading Barry by 2/100ths of a second, but Barry outsplitting Lambert by 6/10. Let's see if these two can work together over these next 3 laps as they come into the 250 mark to search for that sub-4-minute swim. Barry now taking the lead, 2:27.09, about 7/10 of a second ahead of Lambert. Barry continues to split very low in the 30s, 30.18 there, as he begins to now make a break from Lambert heading into the 300 mark. At the turn, Barry now completely in control, 2:57.37, 30.2 on that split. Barry's personal best of 4:01.2 came last year at this meet. Season best so far was in June at 4:06.93 at the George Haynes International meet. Right now, though, he is going to absolutely crush his best time. 3:27.43 on a 30 flat split there. He is going to be well under the 4-minute mark. Let's see how low he can go at the touch. 3:56.61 for Owen Barry. That shaves about 5 seconds off his personal best as he establishes the top time of the morning. Heat 2. Swimming out of lane number 1 for heat number 2 from Fishers area is Johnny Hines. 2 from Des Moines, Jacob Pins. 3 from SwimMac, Freddie Klein. 4 from Irvine Nova Aquatics, Gian Santos. 5 from Rocket Swimming, Elliot Weisel. 6 from Bellevue Club, Andrew Ginn. 7 from Bellingham Bay, Miles Krasenberg. And 8 from Crow Canyon, Devin Caples. A lot of times at Junior Nationals, it does take a big risk at times to separate yourself from the field and go after a swim in the prelims. Through the 100, Weisel leading them out 56-55, 29-2. On that second 50, which is the fastest 50 split of the field on that second 50. $126.63 from Weisel. 30 flat on that 50. Only one out splitting him there. Krasenberg out of lane number 7, 29.74. As Krasenberg begins to inch his way up. $156.67. Weisel still hanging at that 30 flat mark. And again, sometimes when you put the swim out there, you've got to risk it to get the biscuit. I saw that on the back of a t-shirt once. Weisel's still there, 30 flat, 226.73. Again, that Olympic trial cut, 355.59. Krasenberg trying to go right with him. He's about a half second behind through the 250 mark, 227.29. And he is again trying to inch his way up on Weisel. The two of them are going to have to do battle on this last 100. If they can stay in the low 257.04 from Weisel. Was hoping for that 256. Krasenberg at 257.62. Barry in the previous heat, 356.61. See how much speed these two have over the last 100 here. $327.32, $327.86. The two of them are looking away from each other as they race through this final 50. Weisel's going to hold on, 357.08. That's good for a 3-second drop from his seat time. Heat 3. So we got a lane number 1 from SwimMac is Alex Ayers. 2 from Las Vegas Swim, Max Carlson. 3 from New Wave is Matt Marsteiner. 4 from Texas Gold is Bucky Geddes. 5 from Gold Medal is Trey Hester. 6 from Livermore Aqua Cowboys, Jack Hendricks. 7 from the swim team, Isaac Flag. And 8 from SwimMac, Santi Alzate. Had some great breakout swims this morning on day number 3. Swimmers posting up some fast times, putting up personal bests. This is the last heat before we get into our circle seated heats. Remember to watch Flag out there in lane number 7. He won your 1500 the other night. He split 4:02.7 on the way out for that swim where he went 15:19. Right now, though, Getty's out first, 56.18. That's our first sub-29 split on the second 50 of 28.93. He continues to lead, 1:26.4. Jumped up about 1.4 seconds on that third split, 30.27. But still right with the field as their splits. No one gaining much ground. Hesser right now in second as Geddes makes the turn, 1:56.76. 30.3. Carlson is the only one out splitting him, 30.29 on that. At a lane number 2. As right now, Geddes and Hesser working together through the 250 mark. Carlson just fraction back, but continuing to outsplit the field at 30.1. 227.16 for Geddes, 227.53 for Hesser, 227.78 for Carlson. Hesser now with just the slightest lead coming into the 300 mark. But Geddes still makes the turn first with a faster flip. 257.87 to Hesser's 257.94. Hesser now trying to make the break. At 29.6 on that 50. He now gives him about 0.6 of a second lead over Geddes at 3:28.24. And Hesser really pouring it on the legs. He has got a great kick finishing off lap number 8 here, this 400-meter free, and he is going to take this one home, no problem. He comes in with a seed time of 3:58.74, crushed that, 3:56.35, and that is now our top time of the morning. Heat 4. Swimming on lane number 1 for Nitro Swimming is Oliver Rowe. 2 from Mason Manor Ray is Jason Zhao. 3 from Lakeside, Cooper Lucas. 4 from Swim Carolina, Norvin Klontz. 5 from Nova of Virginia, Nathan Zabota. 6 from Foothills, Chase Mueller. 7 from Tide Swimming is Bobby D'Annunzio. And 8 from Bowles is Caden Lancaster. Got a few members of the USA National Junior team in here. Jason Zhao won your 100 freestyle last night. Norvin Klontz is your meet record holder in this event at 3:50.82 from last year. Well, right now, Lancaster leading them out in lane number 8 from the Bowles School Sharks, 55.67. That's our first 55, I believe. 29.2 on the second 50. Cooper Lucas out of Lakeside had a 1:48.95 200-meter free on their relay last night that set the national age group record for the 15 to 18s as well as the meet record. Right now, Plant's beginning to edge into the lead at the 200 mark. He turns 1:56.56. D'Annunzio right there with him at 1:56.67. Right now, Clance, Zabota, Mueller, and D'Annunzio, your top four heading in to the 300 mark. 100 meters to go. Clance still leading, 2:56.56 on a 30 flat. Zabota dropping a 29.55 there as he begins to accelerate. Zabota was fifth in the 1500 free 2 nights ago at 15:29.87. So you know he's going to have some closing speed. 29.72 as Zabota does take the lead. 29.99 for Clance as he responds. D'Annunzio out there in 7, 29.86. Right now it'll be a short sprint to the finish for Clance and Zabota. And Zabota will get the win, 3:55.22 to take the top time of the morning. Heat 5. Your final heat of the early heats of the 400-meter freestyle for the men. Swimming out of lane number 1 from King Aquatics, that's Aiden Hammer. 2 from Carmel is Greg Enoch. 3 from Pleasanton Seahawks, Luka Mihatovic. 4 from Carmel, Aaron Shackle. 5 from Fishers is Luke Whitlock. 6 from Long Island, Sean Green. 7 from Longhorns, Daniel Lee. And 8 from Razorback, Connor Boatwright. Through the first 100, Shackle leads 55.66. He comes in with a C time of 3:49.19. Last night on the 4x200 medley relay, he led off with a 1:47.55 for Carmel's relay that placed second. Mijatovic out of lane number 3 is your national age group record holder for the 13-14s in this event, in addition to the mile that he picked up earlier in this meet. Sean Green was your winner for the 400-meter individual medley last night. Right now, Shackle still leads 1:55.45. 29.91 on that 50. And now Shackle beginning to really make the push, 2:24.54. A lot of swimmers internationally on the men's 400-meter freestyle will negative split their 200s. First 200 will be a little bit controlled, and then they will really start to make a push on the last 4 laps. Shackle right now kind of simulating that race strategy. 2:53.75, 29:21 in the prelim session. Wouldn't be surprised if he begins to shut it down a little bit heading into the final stretch here, as he has a 2 body length lead. 29:29 on that 50, 3:23.04. Shackle with about a little over 2-second lead on the rest of the field. He could put it into cruise control right now. Right now, Mijatovic coming up strong in lane number 3 as Shackle cruises in for the win, 2:52.21. Mijatovic 3:54.16. Whitlock 3:54.35. That is going to set us up with some very fast swimming from the early heats of the 400-meter freestyle for the men. We do still have 7 heats to go later on. And we will have a quick update for you in a second on your current top 24 for the men's 400-meter freestyle, in case anyone is planning on scratching from that event tonight. Okay, right now, Aaron Shackle's in first, 3:52.21. Following Shackle, Mijatovic, Whitlock, Green, Zabota, Klontz, Hammer, and D'Annunzio are your top 8 currently. 9th through 16th is represented by Hesser, Barry, Lucas, Lee, Zhao, Weisel, Boatwright, and Krassenberg. Current athletes from 17th to 24th, Geddes, Carlson, Lancaster, Marsteiner, Pins, Flag, Rowe, and Lambert. Again, those are unofficial results right now, but that will give you an idea that currently in 24th, Jones Lambert with a 3:59.25. Again, we will still have 7 heats of the men's 400-meter freestyle to go later on this morning. But up next, we are going to have event number 17, women's 100-meter butterfly, and we will have 15 heats. Heat 1. Swimming on the lane number 2 from Empire KC is Lainey Tietjen. 3 from Tidal Wave Swimming, Isabella Kleinfelter. 4 from Summit City, Ripley Merritt. 5 from Bellevue Club, Sophia Sunwoo. 6 from Scottsdale, Ellie Horning. And 7 from Metro Atlanta, Sarah Paisley Owen. Olympic trial qualifying time in this event, 1:00.19. Your meet record held by Alex Shackle, 58:33 from last year, representing Carmel Swim Club. Coming in now at the touch, that's going to be Owen, 1:02.88 to take heat 1. Heat 2. Swimming out of lane number 1 for Kamehameha Swim Club is Sage Miller. 2 for Orinda Aquatics, Adriana Smith. 3 for gold medal, Sophia Jan. 4 from Club Wolverine, Stella Chapman. 5 for the Kansas City Blazers, Annika Finzen. 6 for Rockettville Montgomery, Amy Kinn. 7 for Irvine Nova Aquatics, Alyssa Ton. And 8 for Beach Cities, Delaney Herr. Right now, Miller out of lane 1 with the slight edge. She was the fastest at the 50. The touch, though, goes on the outside to Delaney Herr, 102.87, and that is now the top time of the morning. Heat 3. So we got a lane number 1 for Phoenix Swimming, Michaela Chokureva. 2 from Walnut Creek, Stephanie Inacone. 3 from Fast Swim Team is Kaylee Chow. 4 from Nation's Capital, Carly Lair. 5 from Carmel is Barrett Berglund. 6 from South Shore, Reese Cole. 7 from Fan Scotch Plains, Billy Sherratt. And lane 8 from Denver Hilltoppers, Lawson Ficken. Ficken out first, 28.77. She comes in with a 54.16 yards time. Moving up right now in lane number 2, Ina Cone. And she will come away at the win. 102.36 for the new top time of the morning. Heat 4. Swimming out of lane 1 for Bellevue Club, Grayson Kehoe. 2 from Mansfield, Ava Topolewski. 3 from Upper Arlington, Hayden Hollingsworth. 4 from Empire KC, Ella Hansen. 5 from Long Island is Katie Yees. 6 from Bozeman Barracudas, Julia Huffmaster. 7 for Team Pittsburgh, Elise Nardozzi. And 8 from Sumac, Taylor Klein. $28.69 for Hollingsworth to lead him out. Hollingsworth with very strong third 25 right now. And lane number 8 for Klein, moving up on the outside. At the finish, though, touch is going to go to Klein, 102.02, and that is now the fastest time of the morning. Heat 5. Swimming out of lane 1 for Southern Tier Aquatics, Angie McCain. 2 from Aquajets, Annabelle Wenzel. 3 from Rancho San Diego, Ariel Brotman. 4 from University of Pittsburgh, Sydney Gring. 5 from Schroeder YMCA, Alana Berlin. 6 from Swim RVA, Christine Dadovet. 7 from the Fish, Emma Redmond. 8 from Ben Swim Club, Cameron Meskel. McCain leads them 28-18 on that first 50. McCain still leading, but right now coming up in 4 as well is Green, and she'll take it 101.45. That is now the top time of the morning. Heat 6. We are a third of the way through these heats now. Heat number 6, swimming out of lane number 1 for Westchester Marlins, Annabelle Kung. 2 from Crow Canyon, Ellie Butler. 3 from North Bay, Jordan Ash. 4 from Bellevue, Mia Avancino. 5 from Seattle Metro, Isabel Pang. 6 from Seattle Metro, Sophia Pham. And 7 from Seattle Metro, Caroline Cancelmo. Swimming out of lane 8 for Stamford Sailfish, Sina Boskert. Right now, Pham leads them out 29.06. Trio of swimmers from Seattle Metro in here. Field very tightly packed. Leading into the final 5 meters under the flags. Anyone's touch, it goes to Sophie Pham, 102.48. Heat 7. Heat 7, swimming on lane 1 for Pikes Peak, Maddie Matenko. 2 from Katie Aquatic Team, Emma Kinsey. 3 from Canyons Aquatic, Tori Yamamura. 4 from Carmel is Kira Kask. 5 from Episcopal, Blakely Hamley. 6 from Mission Viejo, Tegan Odell. 7 from North Baltimore, Anna Hazelhurst. And 8 from the Buckeyes Swim Club, Caitlin Salos. Mintenko just getting out of the 400-meter freestyle, turning around, getting into the 100-meter butterfly. Right now, Kinsey and Odell at the touch. It goes to Tegan Odell from Natadors, 101.72. Heat 8. Swimming out of lane number 1 for Jersey Wahoos, Alice Lehman. 2 from Mason Manor Rays, Taylor Bacher. 3 from Memphis Thunder, Ruse Rotink. 4 from Flatiron Athletic, Amelia Mason. 5 from Longhorns, Amelia Bodenstab. 6 from Lake Oswego, Anne-Marie Vlaic. 7 from Palo Alto Stanford Aquatics, Olivia Detter. 8 from Phoenix Swimming, Isabel Schneider. Detter leads them out 28.46. Our fastest first 50 so far has been 28.18. Right now, Lehman, Bacher, Detter, and Schneider. And the touch ends up going to Lehman, 101.34. That's your new top time of the morning. Heat 9. Swimming out of lane 1 for Empire KC is Avery Carl, 2 from Adina Swim Club, Claire Ranke, 3 from North Baltimore, Katie Pocker, 4 from Rose Bowl, Chloe Adigo, 5 from South Metro, Haley Zellen, 6 from SoCal, Allison Mann, 7 from Wasatch Front Fish Market, Jade Garstang, and 8 from Upper Mainline is Kenzie Padilla. Zellen leads them out 28-10. It's our fastest now, first 50 split of the morning. Zellen comes in with a 101.92 as their seed time. Right now, looking very strong. She just needs to stay long and reach in for these final few strokes. At the touch, it will be Zellen 101.61. Heat 10. In the water now, heat 10 of the women's 100-meter butterfly. Swimming out of lane 1 for Center Grove Aquatic, Laura Phipps. 2 from Bulldog Swimming, Lily Derivo. 3 from Crow Canyon, Charlotte Seaven. 4 from Palo Alto, Stanford, Idana Huang. 5 from Alamo areas, Emily Kitayama. 6 from the Sierra Marlins, Ava Chavez. 7 from Orinda Aquatics, Lily Strumpf. And 8 from Alamo area, Monty Spielman. Ava Chavez, 27.47 to lead them out. She is absolutely having a blistering swim right now. She makes the touch. 1:00.77. And that is our new top time of the morning. Heat 11. Swimming out of lane 1 for the Aqua Jets, Carly Bixby. 2 from Lake County, Haley Tierney. 3 from Fox Chapel, Killer Whales, Sophie Schau. 4 for Nova, Virginia, Elle Scott. 5 for Swim Mac, Zeta Grace Barty. 6 from King Aquatics, Camden Doan. 7 from Bowl School is Julia Murphy. And 8 from Rancho San Dieguito, Amy Zhang. 28.37 on the way out for Scott. Right now, Chavez leading at 1:00.77 overall. At the touch, the win goes to Doan out of King Aquatics, 1:00.86. Heat 12. Swimming out of lane 1 in heat number 12 for Swim Mac is Caroline Mallard. 2 from Indiana Swim Club, Ava Whitaker. 3 from Aqua Jets, Emma Kern. 4 from Hillsborough Aquatics, Mary Shanahan. In 6 from the Aquazats, Zara Massoud. 7 is Samantha Banos, and 8 from Fishers area, Emily Wolf. Right now, Chavez and Doan running 1-2, 1:00.77 and 1:00.86. Massoud out 28.53. And Masood will take the touch, 101.08. Heat 13. The first of our circle-seated heats, heat number 13, swimming out of lane number 1 from Quest Swimming, Emerson Kalis. 2 from Denver Hilltoppers, Charlotte Wilson. 3 from Pikes Peak, Caroline Bricker. 4 from Long Island, Tess Howley. 5 from Upper Dublin, Anna Gia. 6 from Swim Mac, Molly Dunlin. 7 from Mission Viejo, Chloe Stinson. And 8 from Santa Clara, Davina Huang. Howley leads them out, 27.82. She was her champion in the 200-meter butterfly 2 nights ago with a 2:06.85 meet record. When she set that, she was out in a 1:00.41. Bricker was 8th that night in the 200-meter fly as well. And the two of them are going to go 1-2 here in heat number 13. 59.26 for Howley to take the win. Heat 14. Our second to last heat, swimming out of lane number 1 from Santa Clara is Angela Kwan. 2 from Rockville, Montgomery, Sarah Elason. 3 from Irvine Nova Aquatics, Maggie Shallow. 4 from Crow Canyon, Bailey Hartman. 5 from Seattle Metro, Ella Jablonski. 6 from the Wahoos, Audrey Derrivo. 7 from Palo Alto Sanford Aquatics, Ella Detter. And 8 from Wolverine Aquatics, Jada Duncan. Hartman comes in with your fastest time in this heat, 58.56. Jablonski at a 59.69. Right now, Shallow leads them out, 27.91. Shallow was 10th 2 nights ago in the 200-meter fly, 2:13.13. She is really making some good strides here. Hartman coming up just a little bit at the touch. Hartman 59.85, followed by Shallow 1:00.10, which ties her seat time. Heat 15. Swimming out of lane number 1 from Mansfield Aquatic, Katie Walker. 2 from Fox Jets, Caroline Lawson. 3 from Club Wolverine, Hannah Ballard. 5 from Solo, Anna Bomer. 6 from Bellevue, Claire Watson. 7 from Palo Alto, Kelsey Zhang. And 8 from Carmel is Molly Sweeney. Bomer leads them out, 27.54. She comes in with a seed time of 59.64. Top time right now, 59.26, set out of heat 13 by Tess Howley. Bomer going to take this one as she touches the wall, 1:00.12. To win heat number 15. Results for event number 17, women's 100-meter butterfly. It took a 1:00:71 to make the A final. Leading the way, Tess Howley of Long Island Aquatic Club, 59:26, followed by Bricker, Hartman, Shallow, Bomer, Gia, Zhang, and Derivo. Took a 1:01:08 to make your B final, led off by Chavez, Doan, Watson, Stinson, Detter, Jablonski, Wilson, and Masood. To make the C final, it took a 1:01:59. L. Scott leads that, followed by Walker, Eliason, Lehman, Schau, Bacher, Gring, and Spielman. Right now, it is 10:12. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. Up next, we are going to have event number 18, men's 100-meter butterfly. Heat 1. There'll be 20 heats of this event. Heat 1 right now in the water. Zionsville Swim Club, Malcolm Slater is in 3. For the Terrapins in lane 4, Diego Castaneda. In 5 from the Terrapins, Aiden Lee. In 6 for Bowles School Sharks, Alex Myers-Lebenes. Right now, Myers-Lebenes out 26-21 at the first turn. Moving up right now, Lee and Castaneda. And into the touch, it will go to Castaneda, 56-92, to establish the top time of the morning. Heat 2. Swimming on lane number 1 for Katie Aquatics is Logan Pack. 2 from the Jersey Wahoos, J.D. Moyer. 3 from Metroplex, Grant Chapa. 4 from Aquajets, Nathan Carr. 5 from Pikes Peak, Eli Hobson. 6 for North Baltimore, Daniel Brandon. And 7 from Texas Ford is Yochanan Meza. 25-68 on the way out for Hobson, representing Pikes Peak Athletics. Hobson will go start to finish. He's going to take it 55-87, and that is the top time of the morning. Heat 3. Swimming on lane 1 for Tsunami Swim, Ian Everett. 2 from Greater Omaha, Will Clark. 3 from FMC Aquatic, Velazar Filipov. 4 for Nitro, Oliver Rowe. 5 for Waterloo, Aaron Gordon. 6 for Bellevue Club, Ben Retnosat. 7 from Hinsdale, Jaden Gamilla. And 8 from Los Altos, Dar Lavrenko. Lavrenko leads them out 25-84. Olympic trial cut in this event is 53-59. Meet record set back in 2018 by Andriy Minikov from the Terrapins at 51-88. At the touch, it goes to lane number 2, Will Clark. 55-99. Heat 4.
Take your marks.
Swimming out of lane number 1 from the Ojai Heat Waves, Quinn Sider. 2 from Stingrays, Nathan Raridan. 3 from Irvine Nova Aquatics, Derek Hitchens. 4 from Wahoo's, Joseph Busick. 5 from Badger, Chris Lee. 6 from Olympic Cascade, Matt Williamson. 7 from Verona area, Sam Wolf. And 8 from All-Star Aquatics, Kyle Wang. Sam Wolf leads them out 26-10 for Verona area swim team. But the field very tightly packed. Right now, Sider out of 1, Hitchens out of 3. Seems like Sider may have a little bit of a lead as he touches at the wall. He does. 56-13 to take heat number 4. Heat 5.
Take your marks.
Swimming out of lane number 1 from Gwinnett Aquatics is Nolan Patterson. 2 from Evolution Racing, Keller Morgan. 3 from Bowl School Sharks, Dow Bowen. 4 from Southern Tide is Brett Bailey. 5 from Lakeside, Maximus Williamson. 6 from Mason Manor Rays, Jared Payne. 7 from Premier Aquatics, Alejandro Michelena. And 8 from Bowl School Sharks, Seth Tolentino. Williamson previously just swam the 400 freestyle. And he did set the national age group record last night in the 200-meter free, leading off the relay for Lakeside. At the touch, he goes 54.11. That now the fastest time of the morning out of Heat 5. Heat 6.
Take your marks.
So we got a lane 1 for Gator Swim Club, Matthew Wang. 2 from Santa Barbara, Cooper Costello. 3 from Greater Omaha, Henry Dvorak. 4 from Hydro Elite, Marshall Odom. 5 from Rancho San Dieguito, Austin Lathrop. 6 from Radnor Aquatic, Max Marr. 7 from Star Swimming, Aaron Gasowitz. 8 from Evans Aquatic, Nojas Bertolus. 25.79 on the way out for Dvorak. All these gentlemen come in with a yards time of 48.7 to 48.8. Right now, Maximus Williamson leading the charge from heat number 5 at a 54.11. That is the time to beat. As these gentlemen come to the wall on the touch, will go to Dvorak, 56.15 to take heat number 6. Heat 7.
Quinn.
Take your marks.
So winning a lane 1 for the Aqua Wolves, Brody Johnson. 2 from Quicksilver, Matthew Elliott. 3 from Rose Bowl, Ryan McCrow. 4 from Streamline, Evan Crowley. 5 from South Bay, Zane Johnson. 6 from Iowa Flyers, Holden Carter. 7 from Golden West, Aiden Sandvig. 8 from Utica Shelby is Devin Dillinger. Crowley out first, 25.46, representing Streamline Aquatics. And the touch will go to lane number 8. Devin Dilger, 55-60. Heat 8.
Take your marks.
So we got a lane number 2 for North Baltimore, Teddy McWade. 3 from South Lake Aquatics, Rory Connolly. 4 from Iolani Swim Club, Connor Seminovich. 5 from Westchester Marlins, Hudson Chung. 6 from the Woodlands, Wesley Foster. 7 from Oshkosh YMCA, Sebastian Aguilar. And 8 from Lake Oswego, Sammy Empey. 26-1-6 out for Empey out of Lake Oswego. He comes in with the yards time of 47.80. That's our fastest yards entry time in this event. At the touch, he will take it 55.93 for Empey from the outside. Heat 9.
Take your marks.
So we got a lane number 1 for Lakeside, Maxwell Stanislaus. 2 from Zeus Swim Team, Rion Herman. 3 from Swim Melbourne, Caleb Rohax. 4 from Bulldog Swimming, Elliot Lee. 5 from Fort Collins Area Swim Team, Lincoln Hoffman. 6 from the Westchester Marlins, Connor McHugh. 7 from Aqua Jets, Charlie Eglin. And 8 from Evolution is Raymond Jiang. McHugh out 25-56, representing the Westchester Marlins. Right now, McHugh continuing to look very strong as he's going to take the touch, 55-70 for heat number 9. Heat 10.
Take your marks.
Heat 10 now in the water, so we got a lane number 1 from Rose Bowl, Nathan Kim. 2 from Nova of Virginia, Harry Belcher. 3 from Swim Mac, John Kroll. 4 from Patriot Aquatic Club, Enzo Desviat Ruiz. 5 from Palm Desert, Lucas Brunette. 6 from Evolution, Jerry Yan. 7 from Katie, Joel Nace. And 8 from Patriot is Diego Rosario. 25-69 for Kroll on the way out. Right now, Macy out there in lane number 7, really making a big charge on this back 50. They're all chasing down Williamson's 54.11 from heat number 5. At the touch, 55.42 for Nacy at heat number 10. Heat 11.
Take your marks. Stand clear.
Heat 11.
Take your mark.
Swimming out of lane number 1 in Heat 11 from King Aquatics is Andrew Coombs. 2 from Schroeder YMCA, Brody Lapine. 4 from Eagle Swim Team, Caden Bowers. 5 from Texas Ford, Jack Armour. 6 from Southwest, Roberto Zarate. 7 from Hinsdale, Henry Gao. And 8 from Rise Aquatic, Colin Zhang. Bowers out first, 25.81. He comes in with a seat time at 56.20. Right now, lane number 5, Armour beginning to break away and make a stretch into this wall. His seat time, 56.22. He's going to touch 55.17 for Jack Armour. Heat 12.
Take your mark.
So we got a lane number 1 for Keystone Aquatics. Derek is step. 2 is Mason Hopper. 3 from Fisher's area, Owen Lindsay. 4 from Hillsboro, Mason Leach. 5 from YMCA of Austin, Anderson Brown. 6 for Scarlett, Richard Poplowski. 7 for the Bowl School Sharks, Wyatt Porch. 7 and lane 8 for Southeastern, Hugo Artiega. Mason Leach, 25.15 at the turn. He comes in with a seat time of 56.06. Leach looking very smooth here the last 10 meters as he will stretch into the wall to take the win. 54.92. That is our second swim under the 55 barrier. Heat 13.
Take your mark.
Swimming out of lane number 1, representing SoCal Aquatics, Andrew Tay. 2 from Boilermaker, Matthew Klinga. 3 from Irvine Nova Aquatics, Christopher Leung. 4 from FMC Aquatics, Jeffrey Howe. 5 from Blue Ash YMCA, Brian Menchhofer. 6 from Dallas Mustangs is Nicholas Sobinas. 7 from Carmel's Andrew Shackle. And 8 from Denver Hilltoppers, Andy Peterson. 24.94 from Matt Klingy. Out there in lane number 2, he comes in with a seat time of 56.02. That is our first sub-25 split at the 50 mark. 24.94. Let's see if he can close this one out. He's going to stretch and reach to the wall. 54.86. Great swim for our third swimmer to be under 55. Heat 14.
Take your mark.
So we got lane 1 for Cavaliers, Will Brown. 2 for Stingrays, Noah Smith. 3 for Condors, Luke Dwyer. In 4 for the Gator Swim Club, William McClelland. 5 from Indiana Swim Club, Lucas Pago. 6 from Santa Clara is Enzo Valbuena. 7 from Dart Swimming, Brandon Hahn. 8 is Rafa Sabiwet. Currently, we have 3 swimmers under the 55 barrier. Mason Leach, Matthew Klingy, and our top qualifier so far, Williamson, out of heat number 5 from Lakeside at a 54.11. Right now, lane number 1, Brown, He was out 25-23. He is going to hit the wall 54-74. To take heat 14, heat 15.
Take your marks.
Getting down to the final heats here of this event. Swimming out of lane number 1 for Scottsdale is David Wieneker, 2 from North Coast, Jacob Cairns, 3 from the California Dolphins, Edward Huang, 4 from Lakeshore, Jaeger Ninke, 5 from Bellevue, Andrew Jin, 6 from Bowl School Sharks, Antoine Destang, 7 from Bluefish, Thomas Powers Hammond, and 8 from Bowl School is Anthony Whittall. Edward Huang, 25-01 on the way out. Right now, as he tightens up a little, wind is going to go on the outside to Whitaker, 55-13. Heat 16. Our final heat before we get into our circles. Nope, my apologies. Second to final heat. Swimming out of lane 1 from MU Lions, Justin Dostal. 2 from Tlaten Hills, Diego Nozak. 3 from Santa Clara is Sharif Eladi. 4 from Parkway Swim, Matthew Judkins. 5 from Stanford Sailfish, Ben Wu. 6 from Patriot Aquatics, Kevin Obochi. 7 from Pleasanton Seahawks, Tim Wu. And 8 from Lifetime Southeast, Arias Zarad. Judkins leads 25-58. This whole heat comes in between a 55-39 to a 55-63. Right now, a lady takes the win, 54-73 to take heat 16. Heat 17.
Take your marks.
So we got a lane number 1 for Verona area swim team, Jack Maddock. 2 from Bowles is Carter Lancaster. 3 from the Aquajets, Drew Plouffe. 4 from Evolution Racing, Daniel Verdolaga. 5 from Empire KC, Jack Aylshire. 6 from Rose Bowl, Logan Noguchi. 7 from Mason Manor Rays, Max Plumley. And 8 from Ben Swim Club, Campbell McKean. This is our final heat before we enter our circle seated heats. Right now, Williamson still leading at 54-11 from heat number 5. Right now, 25-45 on the way out from Maddock. But out there in lane number 8, surging ahead just a little bit is McKean. The touch will go to McKean, 54-18, just off our top time of the morning. And that is a little over a second drop from McKean from his entry time to take heat 17. Heat 18. The first of our circle seated heats. Swimming out of lane 1 from Nitro, Logan Walker. 2 from Foothills, Tristan Davin. 3 from Gator Swim Club, James Bistro. 4 from Evolution Racing, David Schmidt. 5 from Swim Mac, Aiden Hill. 6 from Golden West, Colin Gear. 7 from Greater Pensacola is Logan Robinson. And 8 from Mission Viejo, Hunter Sahelnick. Top time of the morning, 54-11. from Maximus Williamson out of Heat 5. Campbell McGean out of the last heat, 54.18 is your second fastest time of the morning. Schmidt comes in with a 53.32, and Aiden Hill comes in with a 53.87 as your two top swimmers in this heat based on entry times. Right now, Schmidt and Gear at the touch. It will go to Schmidt, 53.91. That is now our top time of the morning. Heat 19.
Take your mark.
Swimming out of lane number 1 from Thunder Coast Aquatics, Bryden Thielenhouse. 2 from Bellingham Bay, Wyatt Carlton. 3 from Club Wolverine, Tyler Ray. 5 from Texas Ford Aquatics is Jacob Wimberly. 6 from Nitro, George Flanders. 7 from Bowles, Aiden Praro. And 8 from East Carolina is Luca Battaglini. Flanders out 25-23. Wimberly and Ray have been sub-54 before. Right now, Wimberly really making a strong charge. Top time of the morning, 53.91. He's going to come in and take the win, 53.52, to take the top time of the morning, and a few 100-second faster than his seed. Heat 20.
Take your mark.
Final heat of the men's 100-meter butterfly. So we got a lane 1 for Livermore Aqua Cowboys, Jack Grove. 2 for Stingrays, Kyle Peck. 3 from Longhorn, Rowan Cox. 4 from Michigan Swim Team, Bryce Halterman. 5 from Swim Neptune, August Vetch. 6 from Nashville, Spencer Nicholas. 7 from Mission Viejo, Timothy Zojuak. And 8 from Arlington Aquatics, Nolan Dunkel. Rowan Cox, 25.13. He comes in with a seed time of 53.89. Halterman is a seed time of 52.33. Right now, Rowan Cox looking very strong as he surges across the water to the finish. He's going to make the touch, 53.14. And that will be your top time of the morning. And for Rowan Cox, that is an Olympic trial qualifying time. Results now, event number 18, men's 100-meter butterfly. Took a 54.18 to make it into the A final. Rowan Cox leads the way at 53.14. Following Cox is Wimberly, Vetch, Schmidt, Nicholas, Gear, Williamson, and McKean. Took a 54.73 to make it into the B final, with Wyatt Carlton leading the way, followed by Grove, Hill, Ray, Davin, Noguchi, Robinson, and Alati. To make the C final was a 54.92. Leading off the C was Will Brown, then Peck, Flanders, Klinga, Maddock, Verdeloga, Judkins, and Leach. Time now, gentlemen, 10:42. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. As we turn our attention back to the pool, we're going to focus on event number 19, women's 200-meter backstroke. There will be 12 heats of this event. Olympic Trials qualifying time in this event is 2:13:59. Our meet record, held by Kylie Stewart from Dynamo Swim Club, set back in 2013 at 2:09:04. Reagan Smith holds the junior world record from 2019, representing Team USA, at 2:03:35. Thanks to our friends at Omega Swimming and Omega Timing. Heat number 1. As we go underway now with the women's 200-meter backstroke heat 1, swimming out of lane number 3 from Pikes Peak Athletics, Tammy Greenwood. 4 from Phoenix Swimming, Ariana Zhao. 5 from Mansfield Aquatic, Gracie Walker. And 6 from the Woodlands is Lizzie Watson. Right now, Greenwood leading them out 31-54. Right with her is Watson out there in lane number 6, 31-79. These athletes come in with yard times ranging from 159.74 to 2:00.11. Right now, Watson takes over the lead, 105.64 with a 33.85 second 50 split. Greenwood right with her, 105.75. Watson has a best time long course listed at 2:19:34. While Greenwood's best times listed at a 2:20.72. Watson taking over the lead by just about a tenth of a second, 1:41.91 with a 36.27 third 50. Greenwood, 1:42.06. Watson coming in, going to take the win here. She's going to do that in, should have had that done in 2:18. But 2:19.52 from Greenwood. Out of lane number 3. Heat 2.
Stay, please, swimmers. Take your marks.
Swimming out of lane number 1 for Greater Omaha is Molly Von Segern. 2 from Carmel is Kira Kask. 3 from Rose Bowl, Ho Jung Yoon. 4 from Wasatch Front Fish Market, Jade Garstang. 5 from Westchester Aquatic Club, Lucy Gutierrez. 6 from Phoenix Swimming, Malia Amwan. 7 from Suburban Seahawks is Katya Eruslanov. And 8 from Portland Aquatics is Mina Boardman. Von Segern out there in lane number 1, 32.47. It takes the first 50. She's entered with the yards time of 1:59.61. Right now, her best long course listed at 2:21.38. .107.77. Von Segern still leads, 35.30 on that 50. Eruslanova and Yoon outsplit her on that, as well as Amuan by just a few hundredths of a second. Von Segern 1:43.97, 36.20. Yoon in second, 1:44.1, 2/10 behind, but outsplitting her on that third 50 by about 7/10 of a second. And that will show here as Yoon takes into the lead. She comes in with a seed time of 2:19.75. And Yoon will run away with this one on the last 50, 2:19.28. To have your new top time of the morning. Heat 3. Swimming out of lane 1 for Rose Bowl is Addie Gish. 2 from Greater Des Moines, Peyton Rafferty. 3 from Shark Swim Club, KK LeBlanc. 4 from Team Pittsburgh is Elise Nardozzi. 5 from Nitro Swimming, Avery Mihawk. 6 from Santa Clara, Eunice Lee. 7 from Mansfield Aquatic is Elise Clift. And 8 from Bowles School Sharks is Lila Hygo. LeBlanc and Gish lead them out 1-2, 32-5 to 32-6. KK LeBlanc comes in with the seed time of 2:18.96, which is her best time, done back in July of this year at Gulf Senior Champs. She turns at 107 flat, 34.48 on the second 50. She is looking very smooth right now as she continues to build this race. Sorry, 142.49 for LeBlanc, 35.49 on that 50. Just a year ago, LeBlanc was 227.75. She has had a very rapid progression up to her current best of 218, but she is going to beat that today of 218.68, shaving about 0.3 of a second off her personal best. Heat 4. So we got lane 1 for Verona area is Maisie Paradis. 2 from Condors Swim Club, Cornelia Fox. Her teammate from Condors in lane number 3, Isabella Budnick. 4 for the Sea Devils, Lily Van Heel. 5 for Rancho San Tinguito, Amy Zhang. 6 for Carmel is Grace Doherty. And 7 a pair of teammates, Mecklenburg Swim Club's Carly Van Noot, and 8 from Mecklenburg Swim, Katie Bueller. 31.98 on the way out for Fox. She comes in with a seed time 2:18.52. Van Heel and Zhang in the center of the pool coming in with yards times of 157.53 and 157.56. Right now, Paradis out there in lane number 1. Going through the turn first, 106.97 at the front 100. Paradis remaining very strong out there in lane number 1. Representing Verona area swim team. She comes in with a seed time of 2:18.59. That was done July 16th this year at Speedo Sectionals. Right now, Fox moving up, as well as Budnick. The touch at the wall will go to Cornelia Fox, 2:17.94. That is our first time under the 2:18 barrier. And that'll be the top time of the morning so far. Heat 5.
Take your marks.
So we got lane number 1 for the Dallas Mustangs, Amy Perna. 2 from Denver Hilltoppers, Sophia Fry. 3 from Swim Mac, Taylor Klein. 4 from Aquajets, Avery Lutke. 5 for Orindo Aquatics is Adriana Smith. 6 from North Baltimore's Grace Black. 7 from Lake Oswego is Maeve DeYoung. And rounding out your field in lane number 8, Nation's Capital Swim Club, Nadia Thomas. Klein leads them out 31.81, followed by Black 1/100th behind at 31.82. Black comes in with your fastest yard seat time, 1:56.39. Klein in with a 2:18.22, 200 meter. Klein still leading, 106.14, 34.33 split. Black right there with her, 106.31, 34.49. Black has the best time of 2:17.19. That was back in 2021. 141.18 from Klein, 35.0. Black, 141.88 at a 35.5. Right now, Taylor Klein all alone out there in lane number 3. 2:18.22 is the seed. She's going to make the touch. 2:16.38. That shaves about 2 seconds off her seed to take a win in heat number 5. Heat 6.
Take your marks.
Swimming out of lane number 1 for Rockville Montgomery is Livia Venditti. 2 from Burlingame Aquatics is Parker Del Balso. 3 from Upper Lane Mainline is Devin Sargent. 4 from Aquajets, Francis Muir. 5 from Sparta Aquatics is Hayden Penny. 6 from All-Star Aquatics, Virginia Hines. And lane 8 from Swim Mac Carolina, Ivy Monk. 31.65 out for Hines. She leads the field by 0.8 of a second. Hines comes in with a time of 2:17.77. She turns 1:06 flat, 34.39 to lead right now by almost 1.5 seconds over lane number 8, Ivy Monk out of Swim Mac at 1:07.44. 141.29 for Hines, 35-2. Let's see if she's able to get home here. Top time in the morning so far, 2:16.38 from Taylor Klein from the previous heat. Hines was 2:17.7 in March and 2:17.8 in May. Let's see if she's able to make a little bit of a drop here on this last 50. She's going to hit the wall, 2:16.95 for a personal best for Virginia Hines out of heat number 6. Heat 7.
Take your marks.
Halfway through our heats right now, heat number 7 in the water. Longhorn Aquatics is in lane 1, represented by Kate Christian. 2 from Bowl School Sharks is Elizabeth Erlin's daughter. 3 from Town Wreckers is Elle Noacker. 4 from Crimson Aquatics is Quinn White. 5 from Razorbacks is Susie Lee. 6 from Raleigh Swimming is Sammy Rydzuski. 7 from Beach Cities is Delaney Herr, and 8 from Scarlet is Chloe Kim. Rydzuski out there in lane number 6, 31.65 at the turn, only swimmer under 32 through the first 50. All these swimmers coming with a seed time between 2:17.2 and 2:17.6. 105.67 for Rydzuski, 34 flat. I think that's our fastest 100 so far. Rydzuski keeping her tempo up right now, building into the 150. She wants to be able to try to hold that 34-50 split as best as she can through this turn. She jumps up a little bit, 35.80, 141.47. $35.0 from White, 141.76 from Crimson. Right now, White beginning to put a little bit of tempo on for the last 15 meters, building into this wall. Rydzuski fighting through at the touch. It will go to White, 2:16.62 to take heat 7. Heat 8.
Stand, please, ladies. Stand, please. Take your marks.
In heat 8, swimming on lane number 1 from Irvine Nova Aquatics, Grace Wharton. 2 from Texas Ford, Ava Pape. 3 from Lake Oswego, Helena Jones. 4 from Swim Mac Carolina, Shaylin Shields. 5 from Stingrays, Finley Jollins. 6 is Ingrid Janey. 7 is from Schroeder YMCA is Elizabeth Beam. And 8 from Swim Mac, Clark Neese. Top time of the morning, still 2:16.38, set out of heat number 5 from Taylor Klein. We're getting very close to our circle-seated heats. Right now, Helena Jones out of lane number 3, taking the lead, 105.37, 33.65, second 50 for Jones. That's our first 50 split on the second 50 under a 34. Jones comes in with the best of 2:16.93. Jones still in first, 140.65. That's our first 150 under the 141 barrier. Jones right now pushing towards the finish. She's going to make the touch. 2:16.61 for a new personal best. And takes heat number 8. Heat 9.
Stand, please, swimmers. Stand, please. Take your marks.
Heat number 9 in the water. This is our last heat before we get into our circle-seated heats. So we got a lane 1 for Zionsville Swim Club, Molly Simmons. 2 from Razorback, Hayden Gibson. 3 from Countryside, Maya Schweikert. 4 from Multnomah Athletic Club, Sydney Wilson. 5 from Denver Hilltoppers, Charlotte Wilson. 6 from Phoenix, Isabella Schneider. 7 from Seattle Metro, Catherine Andrews. And 8 from Clovis Swim Club is Rowan Wilbur. 31.96 out for Schweikert on the first 50. Right now, Schweikert and Wilbur, lanes 3 and 8, leading the pack into the 100 mark. Wilbur takes over the lead, 105.79, 33.71, second 50. Schweikert, 105.87, 33.91. Right now, Schweikert really making a move on to third 50. Gibson trying to go with her. .64 from Schweikert, 34.77 on that 50. Gibson now taking over the lead, 140.92, 34.54. And Gibson will hit the wall, 2:15.45 for Gibson for a second drop and the new fastest time of the morning. Heat 10.
Take your marks.
Swimming on to lane number 1 for the Aqua Jets, Grace Robb. 2 from Nitro, Paula Warren. 3 from Poseidon, Lexi Stevens. 4 from Suburban Seahawks, Alexa Connor. 5 from Denver Hilltoppers, Finley Anderson. 6 from Mountain Lebanon is Sylvia Roy. 7 from Swim Mac, Lauren Bernardo. And 8 from Mission Viejo, Taya Salvino. This is your first of the circle-seated heats. Connor comes in with the top time in this heat of 2:12.55. Stevens out first right now, 31-1. Her seat time, 2:14.06. Grace Robb out of lane number 1, representing the Aqua Jets, came in with a time of 2:15.74. Right now, Stevens, though, out of Poseidon, leading the field into the 100 mark. She makes the turn, 105.34, 34-1 on her second 50. Couple 33s on the splits from Roy, Anderson, and Connor on that second 50, out-splitting Stevens by about 0.2. Right now looks to be Anderson and Roy neck and neck. 140.26 for Roy, Anderson 140.4. 34.5, 34.6. Connor with 34.7. And right now, Stevens, Connor, Anderson, and Roy into the last 10 meters of this race. Connor, with a bit of a stretch, will take it, 2:15.25 to win heat number 10 and establish the top time of the morning. Heat 11.
Stand, please, ladies. Relax, ladies. Take your marks.
Swimming on to lane number 1 from Swim Mac, Carolina, Molly Donlin. 2 from Nova, Virginia, Kate Hodem. 3 from Swim Mac, Carolina, Cayman Neal. 5 from Memphis Thunder is Bruce Rottink. 6 from Sierra Marlins, Erica Jaffe. 7 from Scottsdale is Ella Cosgrove. And 8 from Memphis Thunder is Eva Rottink. $31.74 out for Hodem. She comes in with a seed time of 2:15.17. Right now, Alexa Connor for Suburban Seahawks is leading our finals qualifiers with a 2:15.35 with this heat and 1 left to go. Odom through the turn, 105.48, 33.74 on the second 50. Jaffe out there, 33.94, 105.71. Odom through the 150 mark, 140 flat, 34.52. Outsplit the field on that 50. Again, she comes in with a time of 2:15.17. Right now, Jaffe out in lane number 6 from Sierra Marlins, right with her. It's going to be close at the touch. The win will go to Jaffe, 2:15.10. And that is now the fastest time of the morning. Heat 12.
Take your marks. Stand, please. Relax, swimmers. Take your marks.
This is your final heat in the water of the women's 200-meter backstroke. Heat number 12, swimming out of lane number 1 for Palatine Park. Vera Connick. 2 from Carmel is Barrett Berglund. 3 from Jersey Wahoos, Audrey Derriveau. Lane 5 from Bluefish Swim Club, Zuri Ferguson. 6 from Club Wolverine, Lily Cleveson. 7 from Star Swimming, Mira Keller. And 8 from Carmel is Ellie Clark. 2:15.10 leads through 11 heats of this event. Derriveau out first, 31.37 at the 50. Again, Olympic trial cut in this event, 2:13.59. $105.55 for Connick out there in lane number 1. 34.15, second 50. Derriveau reclaims the lead, 140.23, 34.67 on that 50. Outsplitting the rest of the field on that lap. She comes in with the seed time of 2:13.70. And she's going to take heat number 12, 2:14.83. And that should be our top seed heading into tonight's finals. Results now, event number 19, women's 200-meter backstroke. took a 2:15.45 to make your A final. It is led by Audrey Deriveau of the Jersey Wahoos at 2:14.83. Right after her is Clark, Chaffee, Keller, Connor, Roy, Hodem, and Gibson. Took a 2:16.53 to make your B final. That's led off by Finley Anderson of Hilltoppers, followed by Rotink, Stevens, Neal, Klein, Connick, Schweikert, and Ferguson. And to make your C final was a 2:17.44. That's led off by Elena Jones, followed by White, Rotink, Bernardo, Rydzuski, Hines, Salvino, and Janey. Right now it is 11:24. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch. Up next, event number 20, men's 200-meter backstroke, heat number 1.
Take your marks.
Swimming out of lane number 3 from Scarlet is Frankie Prekop. 4 from South Carolina is Jack Troy. 5 from Razorbacks, Gage Johnson. And 6 from Beach Cities is Jack O'Shaughnessy. Olympic trial cut in this event, 2:01.69. Meet record set by Josh Zukowski from Flood Aquatics. Last year at 1:48.52. The junior world record in this event set by Clement Kolesnikov from Russia back in 2017, 1:55.14. Right now, Troy leading by about half a body length. Heading into the 100 mark. He turns 1:01.54. Through the 150, Troy still leads, 1:34.34, 32.8 on that 50, outsplitting the field by over a second. Troy takes it, 2:07.46. And that'll be the fastest time of the morning. Heat 2.
Take your marks.
In the water now for heat number 2. Out of lane 2 from Hinsdale Swim Club, Quinn Collins. 3 from Nova is Charlie Mayer. 4 from King Aquatics, Drew Houston. 5 from Solo, Bradley Waters. 6 from Mississippi Makos, Warner Russ. 7 from Santa Clara is Enzo Balbuena. And 8 from Hillsborough Aquatics, Chris Eckerson. Husted out first, 28.96. And he'll keep the lead through the 100 100 flat, 31.04 on the second 50. Huston comes in with a C time of 2:07.89. At the turn, 1:31.59, 31.59, third 50. Just a year ago, Huston was 229.92 on the 200-meter backstroke. He is going to touch 2:03.28. That's a big drop from his personal best of 2:07.89. And that's the top time of the morning. Heat 3.
Take your marks.
So we got a lane number 1 and heat number 3 from the Denver Hilltoppers. Joaquin Contreras Felico. 2 from West Florida Lightning, Joseph Campanoga. 3 from Schroeder YMCA, Sam Lorenz. 4 from Iowa Flyers, Owen Chillis. 5 from East Coast Serpents is James Haney. 6 from Wolverine Aquatics, Kyle Adamson. 7 from Crimson Aquatics, William Mulgrew. And 8 from Annapolis is Patrick Serona. Right now, Lorenz out first, 28.85 out of lane number 3 from Schroeder YMCA swim team. They turn 1:00.64 for Lorenz. Campagnola is 1:01.71. Through the 150, 133.46. Lorenz still leads. 32.8 on that 50. Now he is looking to build a little bit, getting a little bit higher on the water, and his tempo beginning to pick up. Very still body position and very good form on this backstroke. Coming into the wall, Lorenz will take it. 2:04.80 for a great drop from 2:07.51 as his seat time. Heat number 4.
Take your marks.
So we got a lane number 1 for Denver Hilltoppers is Andy Peterson. 2 from YMCA of Austin, Anderson Brown. 3 from Lake Oswego, Quinlan Gold. 5 from Crimson Aquatics, Matt V. Malinowski. 6 from Riptide, Patrick Curran. 7 from Williamsburg, Andy Roos. And 8 from Olympus, Nico Morton. Roos out 29.06 out of lane number 7. Lane number 8 is Nico Morton, 29.97 in his turn. Malinowski is 29.81, and Gold 29.06 out of 3. Right now, it's Gold and Roos at the 100 mark. 100.53 from Roos, 100.84 from Gold. 31.4 and 31.7 on their 50s. Malinowski at a 5, beginning to pick up the pace a little bit. Gold turns first there, 133.48, 32.6 on his 50. Malinowski into third, behind Roos, but he outsplit him on that 50 by almost a second. Roos now powering back, but Gold still leading after the last turn, and he will take the win. 2:05.71 for Quinlan Gold out of Lake Oswego. Heat 5.
Take your marks.
In heat number 5 now, so we got lane number 1 from Terrapins, Diego Castaneda. 2 from Zionsville, William Rashes. 3 from Annapolis Swim Club, Grant Murphy. 4 from South Carolina's Charlie Green. 5 from Lakeland Hills YMCA, Connor Johnson. 6 from Scottsdale is Ethan Midland. 7 from Sawtooth Aquatic, Shea Stratton. And 8 from Sierra Marlins is Brady Calkins. 28.73 out there in lane number 2 from Rashes. These gentlemen all come in with a seed time of 147.49 to 147.94 in yards. Through the turn, William Rashes out of Zionsville leads 100.49, 31.76 there. Calkins out of lane 8, 100.61. He had a 31.35, 50 backstroke split there, beating Rashes and Murphy by about half a second. And he is beginning to pour it on out there in lane number 8, really attacking this third 50. Putting some distance between him and the rest of the field. 31.71 for Calkins on that third 50. 132.32. Remember, top time of the morning right now, 2:03.28 from Drew Huston out of heat number 2. Right now, that could be in jeopardy from Brady Calkins out there in lane number 8. He is storming home. And underneath the flag, he is going to reach for the wall, make the touch. He comes in 2:04.65. Heat 6. Now a third of the way through these heats for the men's 200-meter backstroke. Heat number 6, swimming out of lane number 1 from Waterloo, Aaron Gordon. 2 from Greater Omaha, John Watson. 3 from Tri-City Channel, Andy Jelson. 4 from Streamline Aquatics, Evan Crowley. 6 from Utah Valley is Sean Honey. 7 from Scottsdale, Asher Good. And 8 from FMC Aquatic is Brady Johnson. Still chasing down the Drew Huston swim from heat number 2 of 2:03.28. 28.57 out for Honey out of lane number 6. These gentlemen all come in with times of 1:46.52 to 1:47.43 for yards. At the turn, 59.45 for Honey, 30.88 on the second 50. That is our first sub 1 minute split at the 100. Jelson takes over the lead, 131.88, 31.55. Right now, Jelson, Honey, and Johnson into the wall. The touch will go to Johnson out of lane number 8, 2:04.27. Heat 7.
Take your marks.
Heat number 7, swimming out of lane number 1 from South Carolina Swim Club, Jacob Hills. 3 from Greater Toledo, Max Buff. 4 from Club Wolverine, Sam Campbell. 5 from Mason Manor Rays, Jarrett Payne. 6 from NSCA, Cole Whitmer. 7 from Leahy Aquatics, Bryce Broadhead. And 8 from Madison Aquatics, Smith Connor. Connor is out first, 28.63 on the outside. Right now, Broadhead 59.71 and Connor 59.86. Again, out of our entire 7 heats so far, only 3 swimmers out under the minute barrier. Whitmer leading them now into the wall at the 200 mark. He makes the touch, 2:05.62. Heat 8. Heat number 8, swimming out of lane number 1 from Carmel is Nick Plum. 2 from Blue Tide, Eddie Ginn. 3 from SwimMac, Davis Dunham. 4 for Evolution Racing is Jack Nugent. 5 from North Baltimore, Teddy McQuaid. 6 from Blackhawk, Dylan Heering. 7 from Jersey Wahoos, Jack Bame. And 8 from Great Waves Aquatics is Paul Moody. $29.25 on the way out for Ginn. Through the turn, 1:00.95. Ginn without about a half-second lead over his nearest competitor. Ginn still leading through the 150, but being outsplit there by Nugent by about 0.3 of a second. 133.49 to 133.75. And Nugent now moving into the lead. McQuaid right with him. It'll be down to the wire. Who's going to get the touch? It goes to Nugent. 2:05.79 to take heat number 8. Heat 9.
Take your marks.
Heat number 9, swimming out of lane number 1 from Olympus is Will De La Garza. 2 from Planet Swim is Hayden Sunman. 3 from Lincoln Select, Jaden Carter. 4 for Sun Devil Swimming, Asher Havenhill. 5 from Jersey Wahoos, J.D. Moyer. 6 from South Shore Sailfish, Tony Laredo. 7 from Crow Canyons is Sam Sabold. And 8 from Stingrays, Sam Voss. We're all still chasing down that 2:03.28 from Drew Huston out of heat number 2. Right now, leading them out, Sabold, 1:00.75, 31:44 on that 50 split. $132.55. Sabold continues to lead. 31.8 on that split. Only swimmer under 32 at that third 50 mark. And right now, he does not seem to be letting up. He's got a body length lead on the field here. Sam Sabold out of Crow Canyon Sharks. He's going to make the touch and take this win. 2:04.09. That's good for a 2.5 second drop from his seat time. Heat 10. Heat 10 in the water now, swimming out of lane number 1 for Emmy Lyons, Will Myers. 2 from FMC Aquatic, Velazar Filipov. 3 from Buckeye Swim Club, Cameron Pettit. 4 for Swim Mac is Max Nechi Dayak. 5 from Indiana Swim Club, David Kovacs. 6 from Fox Valley, Tyler Bardock. 7 from Northeastern Swim Team, Aiden Gerst. And 8 from Victor Swim Club, Evan Peters. Myers out first, 28-37. Myers having a nice cheering section prior to the start of the race. He's still going to lead 59-83, 31-46 at that 50. Myers comes in with a seat time of 2:06.21. See if he can hold this 31 pace or 32 low on this 50. Right there out of lane 5 now. Kovacs moving up as well. 31.62 for Myers. He does hold 131.45. Kovacs 132.57, but he's still 0.6 behind on his 50 split there. Emmy Lyons getting excited for Will Myers out of heat number 10. Bringing this home. Again, seed time, 2:06.21. He will crush that and hit at 2:03.30. To drop 3 seconds and almost set the fastest time of the morning. Heat 11. So we got a lane number 1 from Iowa Flyers is Hayden Hakes. 3 from West Michigan is Owen Stevens. 4 from Swim Mac, Charlie Heisig. 5 from Phoenix Swimming is William Carrico. 6 from South Metro, Ethan Kosin. 7 from Dart Swimming is Emmy Zamudio. And 8 from Scottsdale is Matt Iverson. Right now, Huston still leads the way, 2:03.28 from heat number 2, but Will Myers, 2:03.30, 2 100ths back from Huston out of heat 10. And we only have these 5 heats remaining. Right now, Carrico, 28.92 on the way out. And continues to lead, 1:00.51, 31.59 at the 100. Heat 11 comes in with seed times all between 2:05.52 and 2:05.97. Going through the turn, taking over the lead right now, Hayden Hakes out of the Iowa Flyers, 132.73, 32 flat on that split. He's going to lead Carrico by about 1/10 of a second. Right now, Kosin, Zamudio, and Iverson out there in 6, 7, and 8. The touch at the finish will go to Iverson from Scottsdale Aquatic Club, 2:04.57. Heat 12. In the water now, our last heat before we get into our circle seated heats. Swimming out of lane number 1 from Bowl School Sharks, Landon Kaiser. 2 from Long Island Aquatic Club, Manoli Mountain Tanakis. 3 from Boise YMCA is Tyler Quarterman. 4 from Barrington is Luke Baccaro. 5 from Nova of Virginia, Thomas Farney. 6 from Grand Traverse, Blake Rowe. Lane 8 from Riptide is Matthew Warweg. Waterman leading 28:31. Again, all these swimmers come in with seed times between 2:05:25 and 2:05:45. Kaiser out of lane 1 moving up for Bowles. Through the turn, he takes over the lead, 59:91, 31:29 on that split. Farney out there in lane number 5 from Nova of Virginia, 31-1 on that split, 1:00:14. He is now making a push on the third 50. Farney and Kaiser, as well as Quarterman, leading the field. Kaiser still leading 131.71. He keeps his split down at a 31.8. Right now, Kaiser looks to be moving very strong into the wall. Farney also making a push. The touch will go to Farney, 2:03.74 to take heat number 12. Heat 13. The first of our circle-seated heats, heat number 13. Swimming out of lane number 1 from Long Island is Matt Beeler. 2 from Arlington is Simon Bermudez. 3 from Nation's Capital, JT Schmid. 4 from Evolution Racing, Humberto Najera. 5 from Scarlet Aquatics is Eric Lee. 6 from Nova, Virginia, Crash Ackerley. 7 from New Wave Swim Team, James Bennison. And 8 from Seattle Metro is Ben Bricka. Humberto Najera from Evolution is your top swimmer in this heat based on entry time from 2:00:59. He's out 58.63. Najera was second last night in the 400 individual medley at 4:19.45. He had one of the faster backstroke splits on the 400 IM at a 104.4. Through the 150, he still leads, 129.62, 30.99 on that third 50 split. Second place right now out there for Bennison out of 7, 131.14. No one's going to catch Najera. He is going to take the win in this heat and establish the fastest time of the morning, 2:00:73. Heat 14. Swimming in heat 14 out of lane number 1 for the Aqua Jets is Luke Logue. 2 from Great Waves, Chris Gorski. 3 from Long Island Aquatic is Sean Green. 4 from Rockville Montgomery, Adriano Ariati. 5 from Long Island Aquatic Club is Martin Parasinski. 6 from the Foothills, Chase Mueller. 7 from Stingrays, Kyle Peck. And 8 from Cougar Aquatics, Jake McCoy. Gorski leads him out, 28.06. He comes in with a seed time of 2:03.34. Ariati from Rockville Montgomery has the fastest seed in this heat as our second seeded swimmer in this event at 1:59.58. Right now, Gorski 59.05 at the turn, 30.99 on that second 50. Got about 7/10 lead over the field. See if he's able to maintain and keep ahead of them or if the field reels him in a little bit. Right now, Ariati seems to be making a move out there in lane number 4. But Gorski still maintains lead, 130.78. Ariati 30.59 on that split. 131.22, about a half a second behind Gorski. Parasinski out there in lane number 5, 31.57, 131.33. These three gentlemen will bring it in the last 15 meters. Parasinski with the slight edge out there in 5, and he will get the touch. 2:01.85 for Martin Parasinski out of the Long Island Aquatic Club. Heat 15. Our final heat of the men's 200-meter backstroke, swimming out of lane number 1 from Gwinnett Aquatics is Baylor Stanton. 2 from Spokane Waves, Michael Hockwalt. 3 from Firestone Akron Swim Team, Johnny Marshall. Lane number 4, your top-seeded swimmer in this event from Swim Mac Carolina, Caleb Moldari. 5 from Flatiron Athletics is Kevin Cow. 6 from Cavalier Aquatics, David King. 7 from Wolverine Aquatics is Louis Fasani. And 8 from Scarlet is Richard Poplowski. Meldari comes in with the seed time of 1:57.86. Again, meet record in this event is a 1:58.42. Through the turn, though, at the 100, Marshall leading them, 58.52, 30.77. Meldari, the only other swimmer there under the 31 barrier on the second 50. .91 for Meldari, 1:30.24. Marshall still leads him, 1:30.11 by about a tenth, but Meldari outsplitting him by 0.6 of a second on that 50. But right now, Marshall really starting to pour it on this last 50. He comes in with a seed time of 2:01.90. He's going to reach first to the wall, 2:00.79. Marshall takes the win in that heat. And just off the top time of the morning from Najera. Results now, event number 20, men's 200-meter backstroke. It took a 2:02.74 to make your A final. Humberto Najera out of Evolution Racing claimed the top time of 2:00.73. Following him is Marshall, Muldari, Parasinski, Stanton, Ariadne, Keogh, and Benison. Took a 2:03.69 to make the B final. Eric Lee from Scarlet leads that, followed by Gorski, Huston, Myers, King, Hockwalt, Ackerley, and Bermudez. C final took a 2:04.27. Thomas Farney of Nova, Virginia leads that, followed by Fasani, Schmid, McCoy, Bricka, Kaiser, Seibold, and Johnson. It is now 12:07, gentlemen. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch for tonight's finals.
Take your marks.
We do need two coaches to the resolution table. Tri-City Channel Cats and Boise YMCA swim team to discuss a swim-off potential. Again, a coach from Tri-City Channel Cats and a coach from Boise YMCA swim team, please, to the resolution desk as quickly as possible. We are back now at event number 15, women's 400-meter freestyle. 2 heats left to complete this event. Right now we are on heat number 6. Swimming out of lane number 2 from Greater Philadelphia is Kylie McMurray. 3 from Southwest Stars is Emma Sundemeyer. 4 from North Baltimore, Shannon Conway. 5 from North Coast is Lauren Putnam. 6 from Rose Bowl Aquatics, Lily Dormans. And 7 from Bulldog Swimming is Lily Derriveau. Right now, McMurray, Conway, Dormans, and Derriveau. But Derriveau now taking the lead, 3:15.40. Derriveau has a yards time in here of 4:48.69. into the wall right now. Touch goes to Derivo, 420.42 to take heat number 6. Heat 6.
Take your marks.
As we turn now to the men's event of the 400-meter freestyle. And heat number 6, starting out of lane number 1 from Scarlet Aquatics, Sedaden. 2 from Tsunami Swim Team, Whitaker Stewart. 3 from Pacific Swim is Julian Rousseau. 4 for Multnomah Athletic Club, Thomas Olson. 5 is unoccupied. 6, Rockville Montgomery, Cooper Zacherchemi. 7 from Long Island is Will Siegel, and 8 from Texas Ford is Lucas Vetkoter. Vetkoter and Sedaden right now into the turn are leading 56.49 for Vetkoter and 56.66 for Sedaden. The other night, Sedaden was 15:37 in the mile, placing 9th. Vetkoter was 11th in the mile with a 15:39 as well. All right, now Vetkoter 1:26.53. At the 200 mark, 156.82 from Vetkoter, 30.29 on that split. Sedaden, 157.71, 30.99. 2 of them on the outside of the pool. Right now, remember, 355.59 is that Olympic trials cut. Vetkoter right now through the 300, 257.77, 30.5 on that split. Sedaden still at second place, 259.39. Vetkoter comes in with a 4:02.23. Sedaden comes in with a 4:02.21. Right now, Rousseau out there in lane number 3, also at a sub 3-minute 300. Vetkoter, 30.7, 328.50. Right now, Vetkoter, Rousseau, and Sedaden all with a good shot of going under 4 minutes. Sedaden making a big charge on the last 50, and Vetkoter will take it, 358.35. Sedaden, 358.8. Rousseau, 359.66. Great swims from that heat of the men's 400-meter freestyle. Up next, women's heat number 7, 400-meter free.
Take your marks.
Swimming out of lane number 3 from Fisher's area swim team, Emily Wolf. 4 from Cody Country is Tara Joyce, and 5 from Emmy Lyons is Ava Sutphin.
Out at the 100 mark, we do have Tara Joyce leading the way. She's splitting with 102.22. Tara Joyce holding on to her lead, but Ava Sutphin fastest split on that, 32.99. She's 0.87 behind her. Ava Sutphin charging in for that halfway mark. She's splitting with 32.93. She's at 209.22, 0.43 out ahead of Tara Joyce. She sees her in her peripheral here. Got a good race here.
concluded event number 15, women's 400-meter freestyle. We will scroll through our swimmers. Right now, took 4:17.72 to make the A final for tonight. Kevin Gormson led it at 4:12.14. That was followed by Hahn, Mitenko, Bowen, Hurst, Mullins, Hartman, and McCarthy. To make the B final tonight was a 4:20.42. Ella Crosgrove led that, followed by Hebert, Toronto, Nikinorov, Kim, Ward, McDivitt, and Derivo. To make the C final was a 4:21.60. Cameron Doan led off the C final, and followed her was Topolewski, McMurray, Sutphin, Larson, Dormans, Kim, and Downey. Right now, it is 12:23. You have 30 minutes to declare your official intention to scratch. Up next, we'll go shift back to the final heats of the men's 400-meter freestyle. Starting with heat number 7.
Take your mark.
Swimming on lane number 1 for New Wave swim team is Sam Marsteiner. 2 from Nashville, Max Schumann. 3 from North Baltimore, Patrick Brannon. 4 for Las Vegas Swim Club, Owen Carlson. 5 from Lakeside's Max Hatcher. 6 from Tualatin Hills, Diego Nozak. 7 from Tsunami, Derek Long. 8 from Crimson, William Mulgrew. Mulgrew placed 4th in the mile on first night of competition with a 15:29.82. He was out 4:03.74 at the 400. Right now, Hatcher out first, 56:44. Hatcher was part of that Lakeside Aquatic relay team last night that broke the 15:18 national age group record as well as the meet record. He split a 1:51.00 on the anchor leg of that swim. Other swimmers in this field to keep an eye on. Nozak was 3rd in the 400-meter individual medley last night. At the 200, it still is Hatcher, 1:57.23. Only Hatcher and Carlson and Mulgrew turning under a 31 split there. Oh, and Marsteiner and Schumann. Hatcher 30.4 on that 50, 27.66. Nozak drops a 29.78 on that 50, trying to bring himself up even with Mulgrew and Schumann out in lane 2. They're all still trailing Hatcher. Into the 300 mark, 2:58.35, 30.6 for Hatcher. Nozak 30 flat. That was your fastest 50 split going into the 300. Nozak on the end of the 400 individual medley was able to come back in a 58. Sorry, a 59.8. 30.3 from Hatcher. He's still in first. Nozak right on his heels. 30.1. Mulgrew 30.1. It is now a big sprint to the finish. Nozak with a very good kick. Hatcher fighting to keep them at bay. At the touch, it's going to go to Hatcher, 3:58.34. Nozak, 3:58.56. And Mulgrew, 3:58.70. Heat 8.
Take your marks.
Heat number 8 of the men's 400-meter freestyle. Swimming out of lane 1 for Lakewood Aquatics is Marcus Moore. 2 from Blue Tide is Luke Steibrich. 3 from Pikes Peak Athletics, Gavin Shada. 4 from Alpha Aquatics, Alexander Cole. 5 from Terrapins is Mason Wendler. 6 from Katy Aquatics, Connor Jones. 7 from Iolani Swim Club is Briscoe Beaton. And 8 from Metroplex Aquatics is Grant Hugh. Coaches, time trial sheets are available. Time trial heat sheets are available at the time trial desk. Please make sure you pick those up. We will be starting time trials 30 minutes after the completion of this event. Wendler leads them out. 56-22. He was a 29.2, then a 29.5 on his 50s, maintaining that sub-30 place. Wendler comes in with a 4:24.53 yards times. He turns at 1:56.75. 30.5 on that split. Best recorded 400 free I can see is 4:12.84. $2:57.56 at the turn. Still 2.5 seconds under that 4-minute barrier. And turning at 30.8. Right now, Hugh and Moore out of lanes 1 and 8 are out splitting Wendler. But they still have a little bit of ways to catch up to him. Wendler now 2:58.41. Hugh 2:59.7. 30.8 for Wendler, 30.8 for Hugh. Right now, 10 meters to go, Hugh and Wendler into the wall. Hugh looks to have a little bit of an acceleration there. He does. 4:01.17 to take the win out of heat number 8. Heat 9.
Take your marks.
So we on lead number 1 for Sierra Marlins is Quinn Jones, 2 from Olympic Cascade, Matt Williamson, 3 from Pikes Peak, Taylor Wagner, 4 from the Spartans of La Canada, Pierce O'Grady, 5 from Madison Aquatics, Nick Cherafisi, 6 from Irvine Nova Aquatics, Andrew Maximowski, and 7 from Sierra Marlins, Charlie Franz, 8 from Episcopal, Brody Singley. Franz right now out there 26.58. Leading the field now by a body length. Franz comes in, as all these gentlemen do, with the yards time between 4:26 and 4:27. He turns 56.01, 29.4 on that 50 split. His best long course meter, 400 meter free, is listed at 4:07.67. Franz swam the mile earlier this meet, 15:55.13 for 22nd place. He makes the turn at the 200, 1:57.27, 30.9. Franz's best listed 400 meter free. Again, individual swim is listed at 4:07.67, but he was out at a 4:06.40 in the mile earlier in the week, which would technically now be his best time before possibly his swim today. He's still under that barrier of the 4-minute mark right now. 31.1, 3:28.40. Creeping up a little bit. He wants to be able to keep this around a 31.0 or 30-point high if he's going to make a run at the 400 barrier. Teammates getting excited over there, trying to will him, give a little bit of extra energy as he builds into this wall. 31.1, right on the money. Right now, Quinn Jones out in 1, making a move. 30.6 on that 50, 3:00.75. He's about 1.2 seconds behind Franz through the 300 mark. Franz going to have to find another gear here as he attempts to break the barrier. Jones will have to be able to come home sub-minute. 3:00.46. Franz 30.9. He's put himself within striking distance if he can find a 29.5 last 50. Jones at 3:31.32. He's going to have to find a 28 on his last 50. Franz fighting to get to that wall. He is pushing himself. Jones as well. The touch will go to Charlie Franz, 4:00.54, just out touching Quinn Jones, 4:00.71. Still a heck of a swim to drop 6 seconds from your time. Next up, heat number 10.
Take your marks.
Swimming out of lane number 1 for Lakewood Aquatics, Marcus Moore. 2 from Blue Tide, Luke Stibrich. Nope. Apologies. Heat number 10. They gave me a revised heat sheet. Heat number 10, swimming out of lane number 1, Bluefish Swim Club's Alex Parent. 2 from Nova Aquatics, Jaden Ficklin. 3 from Aquajets is Gerari Sue. 4 from Mecklenburg is Wiley Spinner. 5 from Crow Canyon, Ethan Wang. 6 from Scarlet, Adam Kiss. 7 is Rafa Sibawet. And 8 from Barrington is Rylan Anselm. Spinner out on the way out, 56.71. Ficklin now taking over the lead for Nova Aquatics, 127.15, 30.3 on that 50 split. Through the 200, he will still continue to lead, 158.06, 30.91 on that split. Lead will change hands here right now. Sabuet out there in lane number 7, 228.50 on a 30.3 split. Adam Kiss throwing down a 30.2. Those two gentlemen out splitting the rest of the field by about half a second. Sabuet still maintaining the lead, 30.7 there, 259.24, still under that 400 barrier. Adam Kiss at 30.6. Right now, Ficklin, Sue, Spinner, Kiss, Sabuet, depending on their speed on this last 50, do have a chance. Right now, Ficklin, 30.4, 330.10, right at that barrier. Sabuet, 329.96. Kiss, 330.9. All trying to make a run at that 400 barrier. They are going to battle into the wall, 3 of them. Ficklin and Sabuet will be leading the way. Sabuet takes it 359.63. Ficklin 400.01 and Kiss 400.06. Heat 11. Swimming out of lane number 1 for Team Pittsburgh is Matt Clark. 2 from Alto Swim Club, Salvador Goya. 3 from Bowl School, Dylan Brigman. 4 from Iowa Flyers, Joe Polyak. 5 from Katy Aquatics, Joel Nace. 6 from Nitro, Danny Bishop. 7 from Fox Valley, Alex Parkinson. And in lane 8 from Scottsdale Aquatic, David Vineker. Binnicker and Clark's names not quite on the board yet, but they are there as they were shifted from one heat into this one. Lane number 7, Alex Parkinson leading the way, 57.52, 30 flat on his second 50. And he still continues to lead, 128.22, 30.7 in the second 50, out-splitting the field on that lap. Parkinson through the 200, 159.35, 31.1 on that 50 split. Crept up a little bit. Parkinson comes in with a 4:29.28 yards time as his entry time. His best long course right now is listed at 4:06.06 from July of this year. Parkinson now 2:30.80, 31.4 as the field begins to reel him in a little bit. Right there, Clark out there in lane number 1 beginning to move up, as well as Polyak out of 4. Clark for Team Pittsburgh takes over the lead, 3:01.41. Right now, Clark beginning to stretch a little bit. Clark's came in with a 4:29.36 seed time from yards, but his best 400-meter free right now is listed at 4:05.82. Right now, Polyak throws down a 29.9 to turn it 3:31.92 to be able to try to bring this home. Clark, though, battling with him out in lane number 1. Polyak's best time, 4:04.52. Both of these gentlemen will be under those best times, and they will touch. It goes to Joe Polyak, 4:00.90. Clark in 4:01.31. And in third is Brigman, 4:03.13. That should now conclude the men's 400-meter freestyle for our morning session. And here we go, official results. Event number 16, men's 400-meter freestyle. It took a 3:56.27 to make the A final. Leading the way, Aaron Shackle was 3:52.21. Behind him was Mijatovic, Whitlock, Green, Zabota, Klontz, Hammer, and D'Annunzio. In your B final, it took a 3:57.58 to make it back. That's led by Trey Hesser. Then Barry, Lucas, Lee, Zhao, Weisel, Boatwright, and Krastenberg. Took a 3:58.70 to make your C final this year. That's led by Bucky Geddes, then Hatcher, Vitkoder, Carlson, Lancaster, Nozak, Marsteiner, and Mulgrew. Should prove to be a fast final tonight. Gentlemen, it is now 12:48. You have 30 minutes to declare your intention to scratch from tonight's finals. And that'll wrap us up for the official preliminary session of day number 3 at the 2023 Speedo Junior National Championships. We will begin time trials in a half an hour. Right now, that is going to be scheduled out to be 1:18. Coaches and swimmers